In A Game of Thrones, the first book of George R.R. Martin's epic fantasy series, A Song of Ice and Fire, the story unfolds in the Seven Kingdoms of Westeros, a land characterized by political intrigue, betrayal, and a struggle for power. The narrative is primarily told through multiple points of view, each chapter featuring the perspective of different characters, which enriches the complex tapestry of the tale. The story begins in the north, where members of the Night's Watch, a sworn brotherhood tasked with guarding the realm from dangers beyond the Wall, encounter mysterious and deadly creatures known as the White Walkers. This event foreshadows the larger threats looming over the realm. In Winterfell, the ancestral home of House Stark, Lord Eddard Stark, known as Ned, receives a visit from his old friend King Robert Baratheon, who seeks to recruit him as the Hand of the King after the mysterious death of the previous Hand, Jon Arryn. Despite his reservations, Ned agrees to take the position, motivated by loyalty and a sense of duty. As Ned travels to King's Landing, the capital of the Seven Kingdoms, he leaves behind his wife Catelyn Stark and their children, including his illegitimate son, Jon Snow, who joins the Night's Watch. In the capital, Ned quickly discovers the political machinations at play, particularly the tensions between the ruling Baratheons and the powerful Lannisters, led by Queen Cersei Lannister and her twin brother Jaime. The Stark family becomes embroiled in dangerous secrets and shifting alliances as Catelyn investigates the death of Jon Arryn and uncovers evidence that implicates the Lannisters in a potential conspiracy. As the story progresses, the narrative shifts to the exiled Targaryens, the last remnants of a once mighty dynasty that was overthrown during Robert's Rebellion. Daenerys Targaryen, a young woman sold into marriage to the warlord Khal Drogo by her brother Viserys, begins her journey of transformation. Initially timid and submissive, Daenerys grows in strength and confidence, eventually embracing her heritage and her role as a leader. She becomes a key figure in the story, especially as she acquires 3 dragon eggs, which symbolize her family's legacy and hint at her potential power. The Stark family faces numerous challenges as they navigate the treacherous landscape of political intrigue. Ned's investigations lead him to uncover the truth about the legitimacy of Cersei's children with Jaime, revealing that they are not the true heirs of Robert Baratheon, but rather the product of an incestuous relationship. This discovery places Ned and his family in grave danger as he attempts to confront Cersei and protect his family. Meanwhile, Catelyn's efforts to protect her children lead her to capture Tyrion Lannister, whom she believes is responsible for the attempted murder of her son Bran, who has fallen from a tower after witnessing a secret between Cersei and Jaime. The tension escalates as Ned confronts King Robert about the truth of Cersei's children, leading to a series of events that culminate in tragedy. Robert dies in a hunting accident, which is suspected to be orchestrated by Cersei to secure her power. After Robert's death, Ned attempts to take control and protect the realm by revealing the truth, but he is betrayed and arrested by the Lannisters. This ignites a civil war known as the War of the Five Kings, as various factions and houses vie for the Iron Throne. Meanwhile, in the north, Jon Snow grapples with his identity and his loyalty to the Night's Watch. He forms strong bonds with his fellow brothers, including Samwell Tarly, who becomes an important ally. The growing threat of the White Walkers looms over their efforts, serving as a haunting reminder of the dangers beyond the Wall that could threaten all of Westeros. As the first book concludes, the stage is set for an epic struggle for power. With the Stark family scattered and facing dire consequences, Daenerys beginning to harness her power with the emergence of her dragons, and the impending threat of the supernatural forces in the north. The intricate relationships and conflicts established in A Game of Thrones lay the groundwork for the unfolding saga, emphasizing themes of honor, power, loyalty, and the moral complexities of leadership and survival. The various storylines interweave to create a rich narrative landscape, inviting readers into a world where allegiances can shift in an instant, and the quest for the Iron Throne drives characters to make both noble and treacherous choices.